but I'm about to be on time for this too. So just give that a second. Thank us for joining us for this special. I won't say special, but this episode of WFSO Aftermath, which you guys just watching through Twitch and YouTube, watching it live. And plus, I'm going to do a pre-recorded episode of WFSO Aftermath as well. So watch out for that. Um, I'm going to post it up in a bit. So just give it a moment. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Aftermath. Of course, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. And of course, this is pre recorded for YouTube as well. So, yeah, I can't say how long this episode is going to be. It could be either half an hour or maybe the 45 minutes. Depends how it goes. Um, of course, y'all see tonight we're going to talk about the results of TNA Victory Road that happened this past Friday. Um, See if there's like any interesting, wrestling news. There's like a few things like maybe to talk about. So hopefully I remember to talk about them, or it'll pop up when I'm looking at them. So hopefully I can remember that. Of course, a little bit of Bucks news and stuff like that as well. So we're gonna get on to that. So, anyways, so thank you for joining us and watching us, and let's get started with the TNA results. Well, fortunately, I didn't get to see the countdown, the victory roll matches. I think it was only two of them. So I done like two, forgot to watch them. Although they're free to watch on YouTube, which I don't know why I forget to do that. But silly me. What more can you do? Um, the first match ended up being a Kushida versus the returning Leon Slater, and Kushida did win that. And I was wrong about that one. So I thought Leon Slater was going to win it because his return, but didn't happen that way. But yeah, tag team match. I did hear about this match of Steve Macklin and Eric Young versus Jay Something and Hammerstone. So yeah, it was like I did mention that what Jay Something and Hammerstone needs a win, and so does Eric Young and Steve Macklin. Although Steve Macklin did beat Eric Young. I think it was the last pay per view they had, Emergence. He did win that. But Jake Something and Hammerstone ended up winning this match, and I think I was off on that one too. So yeah, what more can you do? Now we're on to the main card. Um, the Hardys went against First Class, AJ Francis and Casey Navarro. All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dura. Okay, that's just kind of weird. But anyways, you got the Hardy versus First Class. I thought that since the Hardys won yesterday, I thought they was going to lose, but I thought Class, well, at least was going to get a win, but that did not happen. So the Hardys did win that tag match. Maybe closer from from them getting a tag title shot. You never know. Um, it was a good match. Let's see. I like that. I like that. Homies don't play that. That's a good one. Okay. Uh, the X Division Championship match, which I was wrong about this match too, and it just didn't make any sense. You had Zachary Wentz win it on on Emergence, just for him to lose it like 2 weeks later. It makes no sense. Like whatsoever. It really doesn't. So, like I said, it was a good match, but it still didn't make any sense. Zachary Wentz just losing it just like that, and Mike Bailey just ended up winning it back. So it really doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. So I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I really don't. But anyway, so the next match is it depends on what you get in trouble. Besides, you got some idiots over there calling me names and stuff like that. That's why I just ignore them. But anyways, it just depends on your troubles or what you trying to overcome. It all depends. Yeah, you got the normal people, on YouTube Live, chatting and listening on, and you got some people just crazy, crazy things, saying crazy things. So whatever. Oh God, Kendrick or Drake? That's a hard one. I don't know. Like I said, like I don't listen to them that much. Ain't because I don't like them. It's just because of I guess it's like I don't have like a radio or anything like to listen to them. So I know about the beef and know about the tracks that they both put on each other. I heard they like not like us. I heard that one, but I didn't hear Drake's diss track, so I gotta listen to that. But right now, I can't choose between them two. I just can't. Um. Anyways, next up, this match end up. I'm not answering that, but anyways, PCO and Rhino was supposed to face Matt Cardona and his partner of choosing, Steph DeLander, which the match ended up not happening. Steph DeLander came into the ring and let everybody know that she needs neck surgery. So the match didn't happen, and like everybody clapped that she did show her respects to Matt Cardona, who did bring her in, as she claimed, and of course, saying like, talk about a little bit about PCO. So after she was done talking, her and PCO did left out of the building, then left out of the ring, and Rhino was about to leave, but Matt Cardona ended up attacking Rhino. So I guess that little feud is going to be starting, and just just crazy. Just put it that way. Okay. So yeah, match didn't happen, and okay, I guess she was talking more about it, but yeah. Um, for your information, always do like this show WFSO Aftermath around this time because I thought it'd be a perfect time. So I'm not doing this at a random time. I always told people that I do this like every Sunday, but there's times it probably won't be on the Sunday. It just depends on what's going on in my life. Most likely, always do this around this time every Sunday. So you got a problem with it? You can always just leave. Oh yeah, he was talking about chopping off his wiener. So kind of like a stupid thing that he put up. So I don't know. You're gonna have some of these people, Randy just saying something stupid. So most of the time, I just ignore them. So yeah. Hey, hey, thanks for that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a big like Dragon Ball fan myself. The bad thing is like they having like the new series of Dragon Ball Gamma is not gonna be on Cartoon Network. It's gonna be on Crunchyroll, which kind of sucks because I would be willing to watch that, but yeah, it's I might just have to wait. So yeah. But anyways, like I said, I'm still going to ignore that person. So if I don't know if there was any way I can. Oh yeah, I can remove them. So report. Um, let's see. There we go. I didn't know I can have those features and stuff like that. So now I know there are features on here. So now if anybody says something, anything crazy or anything like that, I can put them on a timeout or kick them out and stuff like that. So I didn't know I can do that, but I know now. So but anyways, let's finish. So the Knockouts Tag Team Championship were on the line. So and of course Alicia Edwards could not participate in the match due to a neck injury. So she couldn't do that. So she put Tasha Steele on her place. So it ended up being Masha Slamovich and Tasha Steele versus Spitfire. If Spitfire lose, they must disband. And I thought it was actually was going to happen that they was going to disband, just because no, I just thought they was going to do something differently, but they didn't. And Spitfire actually ended up winning back the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. Master Slamovich was the one that got pinned. So Alicia Edwards were upset and stuff like that, and was talking to Masha and stuff like that. The crazy thing is like, okay, it shows it on here. Like after the match, Alicia Edwards betrays Slamovich for embarrassing her. So Tasha Steele blindsides her, drops her with a cutter, and they were standing tall over her. So yeah. So I guess it's like a face turn for Masha Slamovich. So I guess this will be very interesting going forward. Or when Alicia Edwards is going to come back you know and compete, and you're going to see that Slamovich is probably going to go out for her revenge. So we'll see what happens. Um, Jazz Alexander versus Joe Hendry. I was saying that this match can go either way, and I think I went for Joe Hendry to. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I said Hendry to win this match, and he did. So it was like one of the best matches of the night. So this probably was pretty good. I don't know what that means. But anyways, Joe Hendry did defeat Jazz Alexander. And moving on, we got the TNA World Tag Team Championships. And okay. Okay, so like I said, for people that gonna say something crazy or anything like that, put them in the timeout, or I'll just kick them out. So that was just another person that said something crazy, put on timeout, and I love that feature. I'm probably gonna end up having fun with it too for some of these people that just talking like nonsense. Um. Anyways, ABC defended against the system, and Alyssa Edwards were interfering in the match, and like I said, it was a good match as well. But I didn't think that the system was gonna when the tag titles back. But unfortunately, they do. And another thing that just doesn't make sense, if like, well, I can't spoil like the main event, but if y'all seen it already, so I'll tell y'all talk about it in a second. But if you have Alicia Edwards dropping, the knockouts tag titles and the system winning the tag titles for the TNA World Tag titles. I don't know. I just don't get this angle of the system. I really don't. Um, Another great match, TNA Knockouts World Championship. Jordan Grace against Wendy Chu. Like I said, I don't know. I just think the only problem was the match kind of ended up a little bit quicker than usual. So I guess that's my only issue with this match. But Jordan Grace did retain, and I know there's a lot of people that just complaining like they would wanted to see Wendy Chu beat her and all that stuff. But hey, what more can we say? But after the match, Rosemary ended up spearing Grace, and Wendy Chu ended up putting her in a sleeper. So it seems like this feud with Wendy Chu, Rosemary, and Jordan Grace is far from over. And of course, a little segment that they had, Santino Morella and Ariana Grace, they cross paths and whatever. Um, if y'all not familiar with uh, Ariana Grace and Santino Morella, or y'all probably familiar with Santino Morella. But anyways, with NXT's Ariana Grace, if y'all not familiar with it, she's actually the daughter of Santino Morella. With WWE, they just go with like different names and stuff like that. So yeah, they had like a little moment, and I was just surprised, they didn't put anything, different. Like, but they're probably going to end up seeing more of each other, so it's going to be interesting. Okay, for let's see. Of course, Frankie Kazarian came out at the watching the main event of the TNA World Championship, and I guess this is his way of trying to get back into the title picture. So it was ended up being Nick Nemeth versus Moose for the TNA World Championship. Awesome match as well, and it was a lot of people that was like in this match. You got of course JDC, Alyssa Edwards, trying to do their thing, trying to help Moose win. Um, of course, the rest of the system, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards try to interfere too. And the funny thing was, John Bradshaw Layfair out of nowhere came in, just ended up like clotheslining everybody. Well, with Eddie Edwards and Myers. So yeah, this is crazy. And I'm glad he got a little bit of backup at least. But lo and behold, Nick Nemeth did defeat Moose, so he retained. Well, yeah, this was crazy. We don't know why John Layfield is end up having Nick Nemeth's back, but we already saw the thing with them in AAA when Nick Nemeth was defending the title, the AAA title. So we don't know what this yeah, it's just like it just puzzled me like what's going to happen with these two and like what does this mean like going forward. So I guess we'll see what happens. Um okay, that's probably the only thing that I'm probably going to let slide because you saying you vote for me for president, I will take that. Um but overall rating this, I'm going to be rating it and grading this whole pay-per-view. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to grade it first. So I think I'm gonna grade it a. Oh, that house is familiar. I used to live in South Milwaukee too. That sucks for a house going on fire. But anyways, rating this pay per view, I'm going to rate it a B plus. Like I said, there's a few things I didn't, that kind of puzzle me, and some, a couple of titles had switch hands, and it just like, especially the X Division and the tag team titles, the men's tag team titles, it just really just didn't, make any sense. Like why, suddenly just, switch the titles off of them. So it really just didn't make any sense, and it just lost me. So that's why I give it a B plus. But overall, everything else was great. From rating it from 1 to 10, let's see, I probably would end up giving it probably like an 8. So B plus for grading, and rating would be 8 out of 10 for this pay per view. Like I said, the reasons I have put out is the reasons why. So, anyways, so y'all comment below. What y'all think about this pay per view if y'all seen it, or from the results you're hearing. So, do you think TNA did like a good job? And don't let it be no crazy question, otherwise you're gonna get blocked. It seems like I've been dealing with that ever since I've been on live, just be dealing with crazy questions. When I give people an opportunity, oh, English, because I'm English. But anyways, my thing is, where I try to give people like a Q&A to ask me anything they wanted, and when I told you, you know, okay, okay, yeah, that was just kind of stupid, so I had to do that. But anyways, um, but like I said, y'all comment like what y'all think about this past Friday's TNA Victory Road. Their next pay per view will be Bound for Glory. Most like, well, it's like 80%. I'm gonna go to that. I'm just waiting to hear back from my friend if he like got the tickets yet or anything like that. And like I said, I already got a hotel reserve and all that, and just gotta get the flights, and not flights, but bus and stuff, situated. So you know what I mean. But I think besides ain't something that NWA probably showing, or GCW, I don't think there's any like major pay per views that's gonna be going on for the rest of this month. So we can skip to that, and let's look at let's see if there's some. Yeah, there's something that I'm gonna okay, that doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna ignore that. But yeah, like one of these things, like and I forgot to move this camera again, move it up. Um, yeah, there's a lot of people that Triple H is signing to like Legends contracts. So you already know Victoria was one of them. Jacqueline is another one that he signed to like a Legends contract. So Armando Estrada has signed a Legends contract from what they were just saying too on here. So yeah, they signed a lot of Legends contracts to like certain people. So yeah, like I said, like Armando Estrada now joins recent legends like Jacqueline and Victoria was signing like a Legends contract. Oh yeah, and then also he did manage yeah, Jacob Fatu. I think in MLW that he did manage him. But yeah, I guess this is interesting. So they probably gonna use him as some capability. But he was also, in the past, if y'all don't know, he was managing Umaga as well. So yeah, interesting thing. That's probably the only boxing match I will watch. Like, because I'm not that much into boxing, but I heard the greats, like Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, George Foreman, and all of them, and of course Muhammad Ali. But that, in my opinion, will be one of the fights that I will be willing to go see. Like, I probably will go to, like, neighborhood bar if somebody's showing there or something like that to watch it. So that fight I will watch. And thanks for the kind words too. Well, yeah, it's just like I wonder what more people that that they're gonna sign on Legends contracts. Like, um, what if it end up being like Sable? I don't know. Just I'm just throwing that out there. It probably won't happen, but just something I just want to throw out there. Um, I'm trying to think because there was some few things that was willing, talk about on wrestling wise. Mexican Independence Day. Okay, so that no, that makes sense. You know all the Mexican flags and stuff like that. Um, let's see. Well, they can probably have Batista like in the Legends contract because he's showing some interest that he'd like to do something with WWE again. Maybe not wrestle, but maybe like make an appearance or something like that. So that could be something they could put in the cards if they want to. Um, let's see. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a pause, but I knew there was something I wanted to talk about. Well, there is one thing I want to talk about. It's sad that like AEW's All Out, they did a sold out crowd there, but when they comes to their shows as a lately like Collision and Dynamite, they haven't been that big of a crowd. So it just that's just crazy that they ain't building that much of a crowd, but it was like I explained to y'all, like on the video in the past, was on what was it? It was After Dark special that I did a couple weeks ago about the attendance of how AEW is, and like I said, some of these times that they mention like that they're gonna have this show a month before, and you hear like WWE and stuff mention something months in advance that gives people prepared to know if they want to save up or like get tickets and stuff like that. So it's a smart strategy. They have been doing that for like quite a while now. So I think ever since they came back with the okay. I'm gonna love doing this all day because y'all just really just there we go. Y'all, I'm really gonna love doing that if y'all just keep on saying like stupid stuff. So I'm glad they had this feature, and I know what you said. The guy that said earlier, I gotta ignore him and move on. I am, but I guess it just I don't know. There's just some of these people, they just have problems. That's what it is. It's just mainly they just got problems. It really is. Um, let's see. Ooh, I'm interested in this. The most hated men in AEW. I wonder if they're gonna say CM Punk or they're gonna say somebody else. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's Christian. Okay. The most hated man in AEW. Then again, yeah, with his character and stuff, like how's he going? Like I can understand that being the most hated man in AEW. It was crazy. But Christian Cage will end up being like AEW champion sooner or later. Just interesting. So he probably gonna be the one that's gonna take it from Brian Danielson. So yeah, that would be interesting. And still gonna be warm all the way through next Sunday. That's something. Between 78 and 82 degrees. Okay, moving on. Sorry guys, I hate when this happens sometimes. Let me move that, put that back, do that there. Let's see, I'm just trying to look at if any of y'all seen SmackDown this past Friday, only saw like a couple of segments and stuff like that. I didn't watch it because I was at a wrestling show, and it seemed like it ended up going. We thought they were going to move up to 3 hours, but it was end up being like 2 hours, and they just used that extra hour to put that one show that people can't stand. Yeah, I just don't get when it comes to people when NBC just put on like crazy shows that people don't like and they just do it anyway. I don't know. That's just me. Um, but yeah, like this, I knew it was something that I wanted to talk about, but I can't even figure it out, and I can't forget I lost that train of thoughts and stuff like that. But like I said about AEW's failures, although they may be trying to get like a might sign a contract to Fox. I did talk about this on the video in the past that Fox were looking for another wrestling company to show. You can like go to the likes of I will say NWA, but right now they're contract to be on CW, but they only gonna be on CW on demand. Then you got NXT moving to CW um in a couple of weeks. Um, of course, you got AEW that's on TBS and TNT working with broadcasters. So, anyways, I'm trying to think what other company would be out there that will want to get like a TV spot from Fox. Because we were hearing something things to like about Freddie Prince Jr.'s wrestling company. He's going to pick that off the ground. So, and we still don't got no word about that as of yet. So we don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, ain't no news about it right now. Although it's crazy enough that nobody hasn't been talking about it ever since. So I guess sometimes no news is either good news or no news is sometimes could be bad news. So that could be, you know, yeah, because that wasn't a funny joke. Um, okay, I'm currently looking for a monitor for like these shows like this. Just so can block out and all that stuff for some of these people's, dumb comments and stuff like that. And if anybody's interested, um, in being like a monitor, let me know because I probably will, put somebody as a monitor and stop people from saying like crazy stuff. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. But anyways, if that information that I was going to say about wrestling that I knew about, you too. Um, if I remember what I was going to talk about wrestling wise, I'll let y'all know. If I remember it between now and the end of the show. But anyways, we'll get on to Bucks news. They did sign a 7-footer to Exhibit 10 contract, which is going to be also a training camp contract too. 7 foot two, no, 7 foot one. They did have him at on the Wisconsin herd, so I thought I can find his name somewhere, but I can't. So let's go with the new Bucks signee. Players will work. Okay, not them two, but oh they signed and waive them. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I knew they signed him, but I didn't think they waived him. But then again, he signed for a Exhibit 10 contract, where she's gonna go. Yeah, I really don't get this. So, now guarantee Exhibit 10 pack. Yeah, like I said, it could be converted to a two-way contract. So, they read his name again. Ibo Baji. Okay, Ibo Baji. Okay, easy name. But yeah, I think like I don't know if he's like okay, let's see. All positions, the player to get the bonus up to blah 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 should be waived by the team and spends a minimum of 60 days with the team's G League. So most likely he's going to be in the G League, and maybe if they see like something, if he's doing good this season in the G League, I have no doubt in my mind that they might sign him for next season. And depends on how Brooke Lopez do. They probably just gonna may not re-sign Brooke Lopez and just let him go, which they should have traded him. But I don't know. It's just me. I just think like they should let go of Brooke Lopez. Um, he did play a little bit. This guy did play a little bit in Portland last season. Okay, that was just a couple of things that was going on during a few days. I did watch that video. That of course a former Bucks player is buying 10% of the team, which is Junior Bridgman. If y'all ain't familiar with him, he was a former Bucks player. I think he played in the remember him from the I think late 70s and 80s as well. But also he owns like some of the Wendy's here in the city, and I think like half of the United States as well, and being successful, I might add. So hey, if you're successful and you want interested in like trying to get like stock in the company, why not? So and like it's just good news that he's interested in that, and probably see him at more games. That'd be cool. Of course, the rumor with Jay Crowder, he's working out for the Sacramento Kings, so who knows if they're going to end up signing him, but I don't know. Jay Crowder hasn't been the same since his injury last season, and he was thinking at one point on the first few games that he was like had to figure out, but it just went downhill after that. Like their injury just really low. You just took him out. Oh yeah, Milwaukee Bucks preseason games. I know the Dallas one will be on ESPN, and I think the Lakers one, when they go against the Lakers here, will be on TNT. That I know, but if they have more information about the other games, let's see. Because we still don't have a main station that's going to show Bucks games because Bally Sports, which is run by Diamond Sports, they filed bankruptcy earlier this year, and that's why you saw some local a local station here is WMLW, which is affiliated with CBS 58 here, well CBS. So they end up showing like 10 games from February all the way up to April. Um, Seems like they doing okay. They didn't show like a certain amount of games with the Brewers, which I know it was kind of strange that that happened. Um, let's see what they were talking about. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look at because I already know two of the games. I just don't know the. There we go. Okay. Oh crap! I can't see all that. That's too small. Okay, the first game of the preseason, they go against Detroit in Detroit, October 6th. Then, of course, you got Dallas. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be televised for showing the Dallas game on ESPN, I believe. Then I know they're gonna show the Lakers game. Otherwise, any other like preseason games they show, I don't know. But I wonder if I can go to that and try to like blow it up and then see what I can, get out of it. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully, I'll be able to see it real good and just blow it up. So I do have a X. Well, WFSO do got an X account. So if y'all want to follow us on X, just look for WFSO. Although it's also WFSO 5. I know I got to change that. So get a chance, check it out. Let's see. Oh, it's the Detroit game they're gonna show on ESPN. That's gonna be on 7 o'clock on October 6th. Okay, I thought it was Dallas. Let's see. October 9th for ESPN is Golden State and Sacramento. Okay, next. Minnesota, New York, and Phoenix and Denver on October 13th. Um, Chicago, Milwaukee. Of course, they ain't showing that. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it was Milwaukee and Dallas that's gonna be on TNT. Well, I thought they were gonna show the Lakers and the Bucks as well. Hmm. Okay, I don't think they're showing all the games on here. Okay, something ain't right. Let me look at something because something is off. Okay, that's not it. Yeah, I'm looking at the Fires of Forum website. Although they got all the Bucks games, but I think they got market upcoming games that's up as well. So okay, I know that's against Chicago, and yeah, and the 10th they go against the Lakers. So let me look at that again. Oh, they okay. It's on the list, but I guess they've changed their mind that they ain't gonna show the Lakers game on regular no national TV. So I guess they changed their mind on that. But you know, whatever. What more can you do? So that's probably all I wanted to know. A little bit more Bucks news before we go. Sorry. So it's the Dallas game, and they showing the Detroit game. So them the only two they showing like nationally televised. So see there was something on here that I was looking for that let's see. Of course we I didn't mention this, but John Henson, that was a former Milwaukee Buck, was I thought he was showing some signs and improving and stuff. And they traded him away. So after I think it was 8 9 seasons with the Bucks, and he retired. Like they did mention that John Henson got other stuff going on. Like he has like a couple of podcasts that he's on. So yeah, he's doing good for himself. Um, let's see if I can find it on here. Analyst shares honest thoughts about rookies' chances as Brook Lopez replacement. They're probably talking about Tyler Smith, but let's see. Okay, so there's a couple of targets that they was talking about too. So we will get to that in a second. So what's $31 million forward that they're talking about? They thinking that the Bucks should make a move against to get they said Cody Martin. Yeah, Cody Martin. So it's like let's see if they actually have a trade package to show what they're going to trade him for, which I don't know if they are, but let's see. Um, but how will we be? Okay. Hmm. How would they be able to do that? And I don't know how much he makes, so that's one of the reasons I did get the trade machine out there just to test some of these trades that they got out there. So sorry, I kind of hate when this happens sometimes. I gotta move this again, and There we go. Oh, it went a little too far. So Charlotte. So let's see. Uh, so oh wait a minute. I didn't see that. So the contrast will kind of match, but it's like, would they really would want Pat Connaughton though? That would be the question. Unless Charlotte is trying to fall down in the draft or something. But contrast will be very close to matching. And looking at Charlotte's they're not in the second apron, so they be at least be able to absorb that, and they'll probably be at least a little bit even if they end up taking that. So let's try this. And I think what they said, they thinking the Bucks should give like, oh yeah, because that's the only draft pick they can get rid of is their second 2031 second round. They can't get rid of their 2031 first round pick until the next this coming off season. Um, well, if they take it, they take it. I guess I wouldn't have no issue with them getting rid of a second round pick. So, because believe me, I'm like everybody else that be like, we do want Pat Connaughton gone. If he has somewhat of, hey, what's going on? If Pat Connaughton has somewhat of an emergence of, he's doing good, then maybe you'd be like, okay, keep him and see how he does. But they both about the same build and stuff. But it's like Martin scored more points and a little bit more rebounds and more assists than Connaughton. This probably be a move that they probably would do at the trade deadline, but I wouldn't see it like actually them doing it. Yeah, and it works. Although our defense will be a little bit better, and of course getting out more minutes, but you can also put Cody Martin. I thought he was like 6'6". I didn't know he was 6'5". But yeah, I was thinking that they probably would yeah, save him 1 million, and that'd be interesting. So what do y'all think about this? Cody Martin for Pat Connaughton and a 2031 second round pick. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let's see. $52 million NBA forwards potential trade for Milwaukee Bucks. And I think this is one that I seen earlier today that has something to do with Memphis getting Bobby Portis, which I ain't gonna lie, like we're not in big favor of giving yeah, Brandon Clark, but we're not in big favor of giving Bobby Portis, but we understand that if you want to get somebody that's like can play like a center that actually a defensive guy, then yeah, I can understand that. So let's see what would be the actual trade, because I know they mentioned something like what would be the actual trade for him. Is it him straight up or because like Bobby Portis is still young and I don't know, but let's just see. Close. Reset. Okay. Let's move down to Memphis because despite Memphis record, they are gonna do good this year regardless of what happens. So oh wow, they're really even, but they will have an extra year with Brandon Clark and Bobby Portis. After this season, will have a player option. So it'll be something they will if they want to do that. Like a few years younger. Oh 6'8". Okay. Like I will see them doing this for like defensive purposes. If they decide to do that trade for Brandon Clark, but this is what I would do if they're gonna do that. Give him Brandon Clark an X for a. Let me think. This no, I'm going to see if they're going actually going to do this. They might get rid of their own first round picks since they have Houston's or Oklahoma's. If they have Houston's, they might be like in the top 15. So they probably will keep that one. And let's see, because you probably could get at least two first round picks. No, a first round pick and a second round pick, I would say. Let's see. No, no, man, they ain't got that many second round picks. See, a 2027 and a 2030 second round pick. So they get a first round and two second rounds. So I know some of y'all probably be thinking like they ain't gonna work, but I think they can get more of the bargain if they get rid of Bobby Portis because he is one of their pieces that is needed. Um, the trade will work, but it's like their defensive wise, it will increase. So that's why I was kind of right. They would probably do this for defensive purposes. They want to do that with Brandon Clark and oh this trade exception that'll be added to so yeah, they both will be like kind of even. So it will work out if they decide to do something like that. But they just do. Um, let's see if there's anything else before we end this. This probably was the thing. Yeah, yeah, this was what it was. I should have just looked at it earlier, and they wasn't even thinking. Oh yeah, okay. Let me read this article before we off the air and see if they talk about Tyler Smith. I know that's who they talking about. That could be Brook Lopez replacement, but it's like people got him listed like from 6'9" to 6'11", which like first we heard like before the draft like he is 6'10", then they said 6'9", and now on the trade machine, if you look at it, which I will show you guys, they got him listed. Let's look at it. They got him listed as if I can find him 6'11", 6'11" to 24. So if he's really 6'11", and if he shapes up to be something good this season, then he probably would be the future for taking that center spot, or they probably would have Giannis play some center and probably have him play center as well. So I know he's getting compared a little bit to Jaren Jackson Jr. on how he plays, but we'll see. But I wonder if they're gonna like talk about his height and stuff like that on here too. Um, yeah, they really people think that he's gonna be they even got him listed at 6'11". So well, he was in the G League of 13 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, 1.2 assists. So yeah, well, right, he probably gonna mostly play like in the G League. Probably both him and AJ Johnson. But hopefully, they'll see what's with him in training camp and all that, and they probably will go from there. Well, yeah, we'll see. But I hope he is going to be that replacement that maybe the future. But then again, they got some of these other picks like Justice Porzingis that's going to be playing a two-way. So it depends. Is like if they decide to drop somebody and end up decided like okay, we're going to have this guy play for the backup center and go from there. Hey, it's possible. But it's like, who are they willing to give up? Or they'll just give up somebody and then just like, oh, okay, just give somebody and they'll just get like, I don't even think they can do that, or like give them, yeah, they can't get take cash considerations, or they can't give out. I think they can't give out cash considerations, but they can take cash considerations. But all this is just messing up, with this new deal with the NBA and stuff like that. So they're probably going to look at this like in the off season and next off season and go from there. And maybe they might change some things. So we'll see how it goes. But anyways, that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. As you guys that's watching on Twitch, please follow us on here. We have more live programs coming up. So please check us out. Um, if you guys on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helped the channel grow, and thank you for the likes on here so far. So thank you guys for the likes. So cool. Um, let's see. Of course, check out our past videos too. We got like over 2,000 videos that's posted up on YouTube as well. So check those out. And also, if y'all like interested in seeing like some wrestling and stuff like that, like if you want to see some like wrestling action, next month, I think the season premiere of Exclusive will be on October 10th. So if you get a chance, check that out. Um, there may be more like episodes going on through. We got the episodes already set already through like mid December, but we're trying to put out more. If more comes along, it's probably going to end up being like a different lineup that you're going to see in December. But right now it'll be on once a week, every Thursday at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, and 7 p.m. Pacific. So to get a chance, please watch, and thank Toward Dimension for being a sponsor. check out their Facebook page, and if you're in the Milwaukee area, you can check them out as well. If you're interested in comic books, collecting figures or Funko Pops or anything like that, go check them out. It's 5925 West North Avenue in Milwaukee. Um, Tell Martrell sent you. And oh, sorry, just something flew my eye. That's the price of pay she's doing when you go live. So yeah, but anyways, like I said, once again, guys, thanks for watching. Until the next video, if there's like any news or stuff that's gonna be posted on anything like that, I know I've been slacking on that a little bit lately, but I will be posting more news as soon as we hear, what's going on and stuff like that. So until then, you guys have a good night. If you're watching through pre-recorded, have a good day. And we will see you guys later. Goodbye, everybody.